But I can, I mean, yeah. If I needed to rap, I feel like I could. I feel like I could do it, but like it would be different because it's just not like how, maybe the next person would approach it.
Totally.
I did see something kind of funny though. I was looking on Twitter or whatever, and there was this fucking dude rapping to Walk It Like I Talk It, but reading Walk It in My Pocket by Dr. Seuss. And it was fucking hilarious. It was so funny. Shit like that geeks me out.
All right, Dylan Holland. It
Hello.
is the College Beats podcast number 7.
Number 7.
And it's about fucking time, man.
I know,
it's
bro.
Been a while.
It's been longer than a while. For real. It's literally been since 2000. It's been before 2013, right?
I just had to develop the coolest podcast in the world for you to come back.
No, bro. I think I just had to fucking come back down to earth a little bit and come home,
Mm-hmm.
Like
get some Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I think I just needed to find figure out why I really fell in love with this shit, and then kind of get back to the basics and like what got me to where I am at. And, I used to fucking come over here all the time, bro. Like I used to come over here and just kick it and like
talk shit about Patrick.
Yeah, just about Patrick and fucking all that shit.
God damn it!
And that's
what
crazy.
What do you think Patrick would think about this backdrop right here?
I think Patrick would probably be real proud of you, Patrick.
Yeah.
That's amazing though, and that's cool. Like it's like I've been winning, and like I want to see like my friends win, and like I want to come back, and then like because there's a lot of people in this town, that actually are really good people, and they deserve, they deserve recognition. There's a lot of talent, like it's not like, I don't know, and there's a lot of good people. I think a lot of people from this small town are like really good people. So.
Well, I mean, other than me though, I mean, who's really?
There we go.
Then usually I put the logo in that corner, so you kind of want to come a little bit over to the left, because you've got camera B over here.
Do I look reckless? Do I look like a puffy?
No, you're good. But shout out to the jacket, though.
Yeah, shout out for the jacket,
90s swag.
This
TP.
hard.
You guys don't even know.
I love the 90s swag. That's what
Should I put mine on, too?
Bro, yeah, put that shit on right now. That's just hard. With the jacket, though.
Right. What do you guys think?
That's fucking hilarious.
Limited time only. 101.
He's out here in the jackets. You look like modern day Bruce Jenner. Like the cool Bruce Jenner. Well, Bruce Jenner's cool, but
we gotta get it back.
he's just not really Bruce.
Well, yeah, so how long are you going to be in Cincinnati for?
I'm in Cincinnati for... Oh, here, let me turn that down. I got you on my story. I'm going to be in town for, I think, probably a couple more weeks. But when I go, it's not going to be long. It's just probably going to be...
You may want somebody with some visuals to come with you.
Oh, no, that would be awesome. Yeah, for sure. I think it'd be cool if you came. I don't know the date yet, but I'll let you know. I'm going out there for my EP release party.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to pick a venue, and we're going to go wild with that. I don't really know what the thing is.
And I guess that's really what we're talking about. Your new EP coming out. Like, are you able to speak on that a little bit?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I actually today it's actually fucking awesome that I even got to come and do this because I released the date of my single today, Origami, which comes out April 27th.
Very, very commercial joint.
Yeah, dude. It's really crazy because it's totally like I reinvented myself, and I just, like I said, I took time to fall in love with fucking why I'm doing this, and I kind of went through a lot of phases with music, dude. Like I was a singer-songwriter, which is like I will always be a singer-songwriter, but I went through the rap phase where I was just saying, like pussy and fuck that every time, and like that just wasn't really me, and I kind of had to humble myself and come down and like really figure shit out, and then I kind of just made a perfect blend, which was this EP that I've basically been working on for shit, man. I think it's been like 2 years. My fans have been waiting for it forever, and they're patient though, and it's dope. Like,
and I've seen like, and I don't think a lot of people can even say this, to see you're transitioning from, more of a Justin Bieber-esque into some more trap stuff, and it's something that I think that you had to do on your own though. Become your own man. That if you had somebody, micromanaging your business, that I think the most gains come out of mistakes. And that's really what it is. It's an opportunity to learn. And if you didn't do that on your own, you wouldn't be here.
Right.
You know? We may be on some island or we may be on Mars, but you know,
Right.
which may be better. But
Yeah, but see, that's the thing though, bro. It's just about growing. You know, like you really have to grow into who you. It takes a while, bro. You gotta really. Sometimes you gotta really grasp some shit. Like I went through some crazy life shit. Like my brother passed away 2 years ago. Like my older brother, that was some shit that had me, you know, in a place where I was just releasing music that was just like, it was just dark, and it wasn't. Once again, it wasn't me because I'm not that dark, like sad person. I'm a happy fucking guy.
And I've heard this new stuff, and it's kind of like a nice mix between, you know, the pop and the hip hop. You know, your sound, and I think that over the years it really shown, you know, the amount of work that you've continued to do.
Right.
You know, even though you may not be putting out stuff, your fans still see that you're putting in work.
Right.
You know, because I know
so that's a perfect way
I
to put
noticed. I mean, I really started taking notice once I saw that video preview. That was really hard. You know,
Which one? Which video preview?
I don't even know. I mean, it's in the description of the post.
Oh, okay. Was it recent on my Instagram?
No, it was like quite a while ago actually. But I don't know.
It was probably maybe was it? I think it was probably lessons. Maybe looked like I was like in a fire or some shit.
No, you were like on a bed, like rolling around and stuff, and then you were in an alley.
Oh, that's With Me. That came out 2 years ago. Yeah, that was with T-Wayne. See, like my thing with that is.
No, 1 year ago, yeah.
Let's
talk about that.
Yeah,
that was when I started noticing you.
Yeah, that's crazy. So like. With Me was a good record. I just think that it was kind of like wrong place, wrong time type thing.
Yeah.
So I still to this day love that song. Yeah. But I don't.
So and that's interesting. So and I know like and it's interesting because I talk a lot about hey when did you start taking music seriously? But I feel like I know. You know, you get on your acoustic guitar and just. You know, the talent show and
oh my god,
a few different things with
that's crazy. I did the talent show with Mr. Revis.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
that's really crazy to really.
Because when did you start taking music seriously? Like,
dude, I think like since like I was fucking a baby for real. Like I was always super serious about music. Like in retrospect to what fucking age I was, like it didn't really matter because my dad literally would play guitar to me and sing to me every fucking night when I was a baby. And like by the time I was 3 years old, I had a little acoustic guitar. Never watched fucking cartoons when I was a baby. I was always fucking watching country music videos. And that's what's crazy, bro, is I was just raised on so much different music that like it's just a perfect blend of all of it. You can really kind of taste a little bit of flavor of everything in this new stuff. And like that right there is what I think's amazing. Like regardless of like, you know, if people may not necessarily be their type of music, it's good music, you know? It's different. It's me.
Cool. So and I think a way to kind of officially start the podcast, go ahead and like pick that up. And then, so introduce yourself and,
dude, this
hit
is
it really hard.
This shit's fucking hard right here.
You know?
That's just dope. All right, dope. Yo, what's up, guys? My name's Dylan Holland, and this is College Beats, bitch. Okay. That's just hard. Yeah. I love that.
Then it kind of gives me an artifact, so then I can, I'm
on TV.
Yeah, so then that camera's over there, breaking the fourth wall.
That shit's so dope.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, man. So obviously, I know your family influenced you a lot, like, so we'll also talk about what artists influenced you too, but, family-wise, like, how was that? Because I know your dad was, really big in your life early on, making you save all your money to buy that tour bus or, whatever.
See, like...
how did that go?
Yeah, man, so it's crazy because, like, when I was, I was probably 15, I was probably 15, maybe younger than that. I started getting on... Blog TV. It was like this kind of like the YouNow or the YouTube Live or whatever. And I would get on there and I would just do a live stream and I'd play for some people. And then it started growing. And my first show ever in Nashville, my dad, we ended up going to Nashville and my dad was like, wait, what's going on? Like, there's like people here, and I was like, Dad, I told you, like I have fans, and he was kind of like, that's crazy. So,
so he brought you there.
Yeah. Oh, so like at that point, my mom and my dad like were kind of like, okay, well, this music thing's like, it's real. Like people are coming to listen to our kid, and it was really cool to see. Like when I was younger, I wish I could have like appreciated that more.
What age was this?
I was probably like 16, if I really think about it.
What grade were you in?
Oh man, I was probably in like my freshman year. Yeah, my freshman year of high school is when I really started like doing shit.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
and I just it was
started giving you shit.
Yeah,
too.
dude.
I don't know if we want to. Do we want to?
Let's talk about it. No, I mean we don't. Let's not be mean because like I don't believe in that.
Okay,
I don't really like.
But you know me. I mean, let me.
But we can talk about all that shit because I have a good idea, man. We're gonna post this shit on and it's something exclusive for my fans. Like,
yeah, we'll cut it up.
Yeah, we're gonna make it exclusive. It'll be dope. It'll be a good way to get my fans active with you, and they'll love it because it's just real. I want to get real. Like I want to really talk about some shit so people know. Like I think it'll go perfect with the release. So I think we should do that. But no, dude, we could talk about whatever.
Talk shit about.
I like see people. That's the thing.
Hold up. Let's back up.
Okay, yeah, back up.
Let me set this up. Yeah, and you can like. Well, that one doesn't matter.
Dude, I love this. This is so fun.
And we can do this every day, dude.
This is so fucking awesome.
Move this guy up. And this is all post-production shit.
Yeah, I know. It's just
so I can cut shit
there we
out.
go.
But that's the camera, right? So it's like,
yeah.
You know, and for you to even come a little bit to this side, because I usually put a logo in that
like
corner.
Right here.
You're good. See, dude, like, have you watched any Joe Rogan?
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah,
okay.
of course.
Like,
yeah.
It's very like.
Dude,
organic.
I've watched a lot of his shit.
Like, this isn't like I throw in. Some
yeah, I've watched a lot of his
stuff,
shit.
but...
I watched a lot of his shit about like the DMT and stuff. Like I
Yeah,
was
the
always
spirit
yeah,
molecule.
dude. I always love watching him like just do shit like that. It's
Yeah.
just so interesting. I've never really like watched him do anything else besides that, but I've seen his podcasts, like, and they're dope. I've watched a lot of people's podcasts, like the ones with posts and all that shit. They're hilarious. I love that. It's just funny. What were we?
So let me
about?
think. We talked about your influences, like family-wise. Now, you know, what about musically? You know, what kind of influences have you had there?
Shit, man. Everything is like so influential. Like it's crazy because like I would be, you know, a liar to kind of.
I'm getting hot.
Are you? Take that shit off. I would be a liar to really say that, you know, Bieber didn't influence me to start my career. You know, what the hell? I mean, the dude's like.
Oh, he turned out to be a very cool guy.
Yeah, well, he's a cool guy, but not only that is it's like.
You have the same story.
Yeah,
you know,
that,
YouTube
and
swag.
then like he's a YouTube star. Like I have to pay homage to that. Like my thing is though is it's like he was influential for me to start my career, and then like I would say I listened to everybody from Justin Timberlake to Aerosmith to, you know, Bon Jovi to Eric Clapton to just Elton to everybody, dude. Like I listened to anything and everything.
Yeah, I think you were playing Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Yeah,
I've got
dude.
Footage with that.
Really? See? Yeah, like we have some old footage of that shit, me playing like old rock music. Like I really like, but see, like then I was raised on the Boyz II Men and then like the super like R&B stuff, like the Chris Brown is when I really started to like, once he came out is when I was really like, yo, because I was younger. I mean, I was young as hell when Chris Brown first started, but that was really influential, dude. Like our younger days when we were fucking up there at that school.
Well, because like I know like I was really into like alternative rock. Like I played the drums and, you know, I played like the Strokes and Weezer and Foghat and a little bit of System of a Down. But the problem was like I'm an only child, so I would just play too damn loud. So whenever I would try to play with somebody, you know, like nobody could hear anything because I was just hitting the drums so hard.
Right.
You know, because we live in the, you know, country and
no one's
so
really
I would
gonna
just
say
play
anything.
super loud.
Yeah, bro. I'm
you know,
kind of toasty too.
Yeah.
Toasty roasty.
Now, you know, on the, you know, one big subject that I like to bring up as well is like, you know, management. You know, what experience have you had with, you know, your merch or, you know, the business side?
Yeah.
You know, how have you looked at and how are you looking at, you know, management right now?
So I'm with a management company called Tribeca. So far they've worked with me so well. Like, you know, like it's cool to have people on your team that really care about you, you know? Cuz like in this industry there's a lot of people that are going to like, you know, they'll come in from this way and they'll try to fuck you. Like I've had some really bad experiences with management. And I'd say this is like probably the best experience that I've ever had, just because, you know, I've got a team of people that care about me.
Yeah, can you speak on any of those stories, or is that kind of like?
I mean,
not,
dude, like
the interesting story with like that.
I would love to, but I don't even
thing?
think it's worth it because that like it's like some
controversial, right?
Yeah, some controversial. I've had some
like,
creepy ass managers.
What about that show?
The Four.
The Four. Can you talk about that?
Damn, yeah, I can talk about that.
Are you actually able to talk about it?
Dude, that's so funny because I'm not in contract with Fox anymore, so I can talk about it. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, so basically, one day, my management, leading back to my management, my boy Tim, he hit me up and he was like, yo, man, he's like, we got this show called The Four that's coming out on Fox, and it's gonna be really big. They've got DJ Khaled, Megan Trainor, Diddy. I was like, okay. And like me personally, dude, like I've never wanted to do a fucking show. Like I've never really been the person to be like, yo, I want to go on American Idol or The Voice, because they've hit me up, dude. All The Voice and the X Factor, all of them have hit me up several times, and I just never really wanted to be one to be like everyone else and go on TV and then be locked in a bunch of shit, you know. Mm-hmm. But this show was different because it was like, it was basically just like a way for real artists to go on there and get a chance to show what they have. So I went on there, and dude, they put me like, it was great. Like the first couple days were great. It was weird. They put me in a hotel in downtown Los Angeles, and then they kept me there for like 5 days. They brought me out 5 days before taping to condition me for TV. So, bro, they put me with Whitney Houston's band. They put me with fucking like Rihanna's background vocalists and shit. And I fucking,
that's interesting to hear the background.
Yeah, bro, it's fucking crazy.
That's what I was telling my parents, because like my parents were like the quintessential American family that just watch, you know, The Voice and all this stuff. And then when I used to talk to you, you're like, oh, that's all staged.
Yeah, it's like my thing is like The Four was probably like the most authentic that I've pretty much seen, because there was some shit that went down that I got to witness. Like it really fucked me, because I was supposed to be on the first episode, right? And that day, the day of filming, I was in my wardrobe. I'd done my interview. I did my B-roll. I did everything, dude. Like, and then I went to go on stage, and they were like, yo, we don't have enough time. But needless to say, by this time, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. And we had been there all day.
You already shot your B-roll?
Dude, I did everything. And I did the B-roll and everything like 3 days prior. Like, that's why they brought me out there early, to get all that shit done for TV. So then by the end of the night, they're like, yeah, we don't have enough time for you. We're going to bring you on the second episode. And I was like, okay, bet. So needless to say, they never called me back. And they were just like, yo, we don't really have the, I don't even know what word they use, some weird word, but she was like, we're really sorry. And I was like, no, it's okay. Like, I appreciate you. Thank you for the, because it was, like, honestly, like, even though I got fucked, it was a super dope experience. And I'm not going to fucking, like, I'm not going to shit on that, you know? Yeah. Because I love that. I absolutely love that.
Well, I know that, like, when you were down, you know, didn't Diddy come in and kind of, like, give you some love?
Yeah, dude,
you know,
of course, yeah.
Kind
of pump me up and shit. And that's what's cool, though, is it's like,
you were all salty in the green room. And
yeah, but that's what's cool, though, is like when you're in that moment in time when you're kind of like salty as fuck, and then like a superstar comes in and just tries to pump you up. Like, that's just kind of like, that's dope. But what I really take away from that whole experience was just like the work. Like, people don't really realize like the work that you have to put into even fucking like do this shit. Like, it's totally different from making a dope, it's totally a different story making a dope song and putting it out and then blowing up. Like, people, it doesn't work like that. Like, people don't really understand the work that goes into this shit. The scheduling, the work that goes into it. Like,
scheduling is like the biggest word.
Yeah, dude.
And I think that's like the
and
biggest
you just
issue
have to
with,
you have to constant, there's, and I say that because they put me with so many artists, bro, that like from around the world that were just amazing, like ridiculous. Like, they're craziest musicians I've ever been around, and it really makes you think like, yo, like, these people are fucking dope. Like, I need to step my game up. I need to do something. Like, there's always going to be somebody.
You got, you know, from going outside of Cincinnati, because I feel like, you know, other than like a big shot to DBL, CIN, and Donuts and Alcohol, because, you know, they'll shoot all their content and release it like Netflix, where like it's all scheduled out, it's all shot on the same day, that. All the lighting. I
think
straight.
That they're amazing over
there. Like, that's the big thing with College Beats. That this is really laid back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole goal of this, and like I was talking to you about, you know, us thinking about picking up a decent, you know, more decent camera, that I don't believe that College Beats should have anything on any of their social media that's not 4K.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that, you know, I want to ask you, like, how has visuals, you know, played a role in your career? Like, who have you hooked up with in the past? Like, is that something that you're really lacking?
Right.
Like, kind of go through that background with me, like from that first show.
Yeah.
Like in like Tennessee
Yeah,
or whatever.
exactly.
Did anybody even give you love?
Bro, so like then I didn't even really have any video. Like it was basically just it was just whoever had a camera was taking pictures and then I found them, you know. And then I linked up with on a couple tours, Bang Out Films out of Cincinnati. Cam, he's my homie, dude. He shot a bunch of my videos. Are always fucking high quality. He's a good dude. He hustles. He's a worker. He likes to work. So he shot a lot of my videos, and then my With Me video, Chase Martin from Round 2 crew actually shot that video, and he's fucking dope at what he does too. I mean, those
you
are
don't
just
have like
talented guys.
a core like bro, you know, that actually does, you know, any of your work, and I think that that's what I've seen over the years. That I feel like you've had such an opportunity to build your YouTube, and there was hardly any footage.
Yeah.
It just made me sick. I mean, that's literally what motivated me, you know, to get a lot of this equipment, because I'm like, you've got something going on, and you've got a following on YouTube, but you don't have any content.
And see, that's the thing, though.
You've got a couple videos here and there.
Yeah, my YouTube content.
I mean, even a vlog. I mean, a daily vlog, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm crazy enough to shoot that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need like a daily vlog.
Yeah, my thing is it's like, it's crazy because it all started on YouTube. So my subscribers are like, I think like 75,000. It could be higher.
But now
you
they're
know?
all like old as hell.
But see that, and then like a lot of them revolted over to other things. So like people always ask me, this is the number one thing that pisses me off about people. Like people are so fucking ignorant. They think that like just because I have 300,000 followers on my Twitter, or just because I have 69,000 on my Instagram, I think I fucking buy this shit. And it's not like that. I've been in the game for fucking coming on 10 years now. You know, like so a lot of those followers.
Just think how big that would be if you actually had content.
Yeah, and see that's the thing is it's like, but I'm still in retrospect I had to take that break, bro. Like I had to take that break and fucking like really come back. But in retrospect,
because you were dealing with your brothers. So.
Yeah, with the loss of my brother, and then like not even that, just life, bro. Like I'm not even gonna give myself an excuse. Like death happens. Like and like that shit happens.
My cat died like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, did it really?
Yeah, it fucking sucked.
Damn, it's probably you probably had that shit since you were fucking little, didn't you?
It's a long story. But she wasn't very nice anyways, so fuck it.
You saying
I'll
she
get a
deserved
better
that
cat.
shit?
No, I love Stinger. But
that's so funny.
Her name was Stinger. You know what I'm saying?
Stinger.
She'd
I
let
remember.
Yeah.
I remember that. That's crazy.
So it's
bro.
like she'd like, so like, I'm not even scratched up anymore, but like she
You're
like
just looking for, like,
she would let
marks
you
you
love
might
on her,
have.
but then like if she was done with you, she'd be like, I'm done.
Right.
You know, so I thought she was a real testament to the Me Too movement.
Yeah.
You know, she didn't want me loving on her too much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my cats are the same way. They'll come over and they'll start like digging their fucking their paws into you. Like,
And I've never had a dog.
Oh,
you know,
really?
so
you never had a dog?
No.
I thought you had a dog.
Well, like we used to travel a lot. Like we were talking about going to Europe a couple times.
Uh-huh.
That when you leave for months at a time, like who's gonna watch your dog?
Yeah.
You know, and I've got a pretty small.
That's
family.
really true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's my thing. Is it's like. I don't right now. It's like where I'm at in my life. I want like a dog, but like at that point it becomes a kid. Like you know what I mean? And it's like I don't feel like taking care of a kid right now.
You're already taking care of the snack right now.
Yeah, I know. I am. I'm taking care of a snack.
Yeah,
she is. Oh yeah, she's great. I love that girl. See, that's one thing that I've really learned, bro. Is like it's cool to like be with somebody that really holds you down and supports your dreams. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, like you support their dreams and they're fucking winning and independent and don't need anybody. Like so that's what's dope. Like it's cool to have somebody.
And I think that's like the number one thing with us, and that's the same thing, you know, with my business partner. He wants me to do things independently too. Mm-hmm. And I think that if we would have been working right off the block, I would be so dependent on you,
right? You
know, versus now where like I'm doing my own thing and we just happen to work.
Yeah.
You know, that it's like a much more healthy relationship.
Right. Yeah.
You know, that, you know, and obviously I've got, you know, different connections now too, but, you know, I really just want to, you know, thank you for coming out, man. And, you know, this was great connecting with you, and I hope to see you back.
That's awesome, man. I really appreciate you having me. I'm gonna be over here all the fucking time. What do you mean?
Absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Thanks, homie.
Cool.
That's fucking awesome.